in 3, 2, 1, dive.
Over on the blue side of the field, to be determined, and the two Washington teams move to go score, but none of them manage to make any of the algae in. Generals get stopped on the red side of the field by a piece of algae, and they're not quite able to make it, and they don't manage to hit that coral in time. Drivers take control, and Mean Machine tries to line up, but they still can't manage to make one of those corals stick onto the reef. Generals on the red side of the field try to get one up for the Red Alliance, and they do. So do Cardinal Dynamics. They go up for another one, and they make it. Cardinal Dynamics trying to line up with the Coral Station, and they do manage to get one in their robot as they move towards the reef. Elevator up as they line up with one of the L4 spots, and they do manage to make it stick. Mean Machine making one of them stick up on the top of L4. And they grab another coral off the ground and line up to the reef. They score it. 70-34, to be determined, scores one on the opposite side of the reef as their teammate. Sodabots, and Lake Monsters seeming to have a battle on the field for positioning. Lake Monsters trying to almost follow Sodabots around and get in their way. And they slam into the blue driver station, trying to cause as much chaos as possible. Blue Alliance managing to have scored most of the top of the reef, while the Red Alliance moves to score the last two. One of them goes up for the Generals, leaving just one left for Cardinal Dynamics, who moves over to the reef right now. Generals don't quite manage to make that algae go up, but Cardinal Dynamics will try to make their coral stick, and they do. They fill the top of the reef, and the Generals move down to start filling the third level. Mean Machine puts one up for the Blue Alliance. They quickly grab another one, and they just miss the third level, but they do manage to make it stick to L1. 70-34, to be determined. Their climbers out and deployed, and they are trying to line up with the deep cage as we enter the endgame period. Deep cage in the middle of the Lake Monsters robot. Mean Machine trying to grab their deep cage, and they manage to get airborne. 70-34 is going to try to do the same, and they do. They are also up off the ground. Oh, and just at the end of the match, the Lake Monsters tip, and they are now touching the ground. Preliminary score is 100. Alliance taking a score of 114 to 93, walking away with 4 ranking points. Generals, rank number 3, still undefeated today.